Alright, let's fucking go, guys. Part 4, Resident Evil Iceberg. Let's fucking hit this shit. I'm looking at you, pretty boy. I seen your comment. You said 3 months later on the making. Hell, now we're getting this shit done. I mean, granted, it's gonna take a while to finish the rest of the series, but we go slowly, boys. We get this shit fucking done. Let's go. Alright, guys, so this first entry, Ada doesn't wear underwear. You already know this shit's gonna be fucking weird. Okay, guys, for this one I couldn't find much, just a bunch of like old game facts forums and like a bunch of weird stories. The one I seen here was like a weird story of some guy supposedly going to KFC one day and some girl was dressed up as, I guess, Ada from like Resident Evil 4 or something like that, and like, what the fuck. And pretty much another one I seen was like, I sent a link on YouTube. It's like an old video of some guy pretty much using the cutscenes and using in-game, just trying to see underneath, I guess, Ada's skirt. And like, it's not really the skirt, it's like a, you know, like weird Asian dress. I don't know what you call it. I don't like this topic, guys. It's just like, what the fuck? It's just a bunch of simps out there and fucking trying to get some game puss, I guess. But like, it's just fucking weird, guys. I don't know. So from I seen from the video, it shows evidence that, I guess, Ada has like some weird black strap. I guess it's some kind of underwear that, I guess, the developers created to put into the thing. Because a lot of people online, I guess, argue that she doesn't wear any, but like, when we seen in the video, and from what I heard in forums, everyone just, I don't know, it's all divided. I honestly don't give a shit. It's fucking, it's just weird. Weird as fuck. Dario's daughter. Alright, this one's kind of sad. I don't know, I'm saying like it's gonna fucking put you in tears, but essentially what this is about, if you don't know who Dario is, essentially it's a character we meet at the beginning of RE3, the original, 1999. I'm not sure about the, you know, remake. I kind of forgot. I played the game a long time ago, but like, not a long time ago, but you know, it's been a while, guys. I didn't really like the game, and like, I didn't really care for the story. I just cared more about just playing the game and getting it over with. But back on the story, guys. Depending on which localization of the game you play on, like if you play on US, pretty much Dario is described as a salesman that pretty much has a drive that wants to be, I guess, a writer. And when we meet this guy, essentially he's saying that, oh, I lost my wife and daughter outside. He's pretty much talking to Jill during this point early in the game, and he hides himself inside this like weird cellar place inside this warehouse. And essentially from there we just get up that his wife and daughter died. Oddly enough, in RE2 he's not in the game per se, but there's a memo from him in, I guess, scenario A. If you're in the bus early on in the game, you find a memo and just in a briefcase. And not really much detail goes down what's going on, just a memo from him. But pretty much from that memo from there, everyone just assumes that maybe the accident where he lost his wife and daughter occurred during that bus ride, supposedly, because there's a briefcase from it. So it's like really odd. Why would they put that there? Another piece of information that we got, it was through a manga. Essentially, it's like a, I guess, a manga version of Resident Evil, but it's their own continuity. I'm not sure if it's too canon or not. I got this information from Scorpion. He's a really good Resident Evil, I guess, storyteller. YouTube-ish guy. He's pretty cool. You guys should watch him. It's like green skull looking guy. I miss when he had his old like icon, but guys can't be choosers. Essentially what he goes to say is that like through the manga, it explains how Dario was in a scenario with his daughter and his wife. They're going through the streets trying to flee from Raccoon City, but then they encounter a zombie in an alleyway, and Dario gets spooked out and he yells out, and this pretty much causes a bunch of zombies to surround them. And there's a point where they're all running around, and then I guess Dario pretty much speeds his way out trying to find through the gate, and he leaves his wife and daughter behind. He closes the gate in, I guess, spite of fear, and he leaves them behind. He locks the gate and he's just like super scared, and because of this he locked them out of the gate, which is like fog. That fucking sucks. And pretty much he hides his ears to prevent from him hearing the screams of his daughter and his wife. So completely getting crowded by the zombies and, I guess, being led to their deaths. So you can say that Dario in this case is really fucked up. Like, dude, what the? That's some low shit right there, man. It's really sad because the panels they use, it's really, I guess, realistic looking. Like, it's not some weird, I guess, current anime style wish. It's like pretty cool art style. But it's really messed up, guys. What Dario did is a fucking low blow. But you have to remember about it. So essentially, Dario's a dickhead because he left his not his parents, but his family outside of the gate, and pretty much leaves them to die. Me and my sweet ass. What the fuck did I just read? Like essentially in the game Resident Evil Revelations, there's a character named Jessica Sharawatz. I'm pretty sure that's the way you pronounce it. If I've jacked it up, I'm sorry, but in the game, in tandem with this, entry, it's just pretty much a line that she says in a mission she does with Chris, a snow mission where they're just pretty much going through an aircraft like just been destroyed in the snow, and she says one of these lines:
"Me and my sweet ass are on the way."
Two Mr. X's at once. Alright guys, for this entry I couldn't find much about two specific Mr. X's together. I was thinking maybe this entry was made during the time like remake was going on. Like for RE2, I couldn't find anything specifically about like if there's like a fight going on with two tyrants or if there's two different tyrants going off in the map. Maybe for like, for remake. I just know from RE2 there is a bunch of tyrants because they're all shown in the cutscene where they're the capsules. And there's, I think it's 9, right? 9 or 6 inside of a weird, little weird pod thing that they come in. And this idea is made truer just by the fact in RE3 in 1999, the original, and the last fight with, I guess, Nemesis, if you do take it, you're in that laser room where you have to charge up the big laser to kill him. Or if you want, you can just kill him with the normal gun, but it's easy to just do the laser. But there's a bunch of mercenaries, I guess, before that room of crane going on. There's some mercenaries just dead there. They're the Umbrella mercenaries hired, they're dead, and there's a bunch of, I guess, tyrants, just ordinary tyrants, just dead too. So we assume there's just a big battle with a bunch of tyrants, and all these mercenaries fighting together. That's pretty much about it. Out of bounds spots in RE4. So I couldn't find anything specifically for this one besides a good video done by She Says, the YouTuber. He pretty much he does like a series of like out of bounds stuff for video games. He did one for RE4. The only notable ones I found were just like a bunch of like gameplay stuff, like how like the camera pretty much just focus on everything you look at will pop up, but like everything behind you off camera will just like despawn, just save on, I guess, resources on the game. The game needs to run, guys, so it needs to take off some stuff to be able to run pretty smooth. But one notable discovery that he found, like the discovery of the out of bounds stuff, he found I guess a 2D PNG of like some clip art of some guy in a sweater. Supposedly it looks like some kind of developer or something like that, but we don't really know who that is still as of right now. So mystery goes on, guys. Code Veronica is a true RE3. Okay guys, so there's not much to this one besides, this goes like way back then. But during the Dreamcast era, when RE3 was being, I guess, created, there was some weird legal stuff going on. Essentially, Sony kind of made a deal with Capcom on the rights of RE3. I guess the idea was to make a new RE3, but with I guess Jill as the main character. Because in the works, before they were making Code Veronica, but since this deal happened, that kind of went out the window. I mean, it's not out the window, Code Veronica's a thing, but it just came out much later. And that's pretty much about it. Because of this deal, we got RE3 the way it is right now, and Code Veronica just came out later. That's pretty much about it. Outbreak references in RE Remake. Okay, I think I'm tripping out on this one. Help me out, because I don't recall this one being on the entry, but let's fucking do it, guys. Why not? So essentially, there's some references in RE Remake that make references to Outbreak. The good OG, dope games. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they don't remake those. Those are fucking great games, but then again, I feel like if they remake them, they're probably gonna turn to shit like the rest of the new games that could be coming out. I have no idea why they're doing this. I know it's a fad for games to be remade, but like, they just screw out, bro. They mess up the old jazz. It's not the way it was. They just like modernize, and this shit just sucks. So they should just stop. Unless they fucking do it crazy, like RE1 remake. I guess remaster, I suppose. But I don't know, guys. I digress. So I'm gonna just list out some of the references they made out in the game. So Zapta beer, Umbrella noodles. And then that's pretty much about it. There's not much to us besides like the subway station, the Kite Bros Railway, the Elephant Restaurant, and Jib's Crabs. And that's pretty much about it. Ada services. Okay guys, this is the big bird in time. I couldn't find anything on this one, like a specific place to look for. It's pretty vague, guys, because Ada, we know it. She's a mysterious character. There's just like whatever motives. We don't even know who she is exactly, besides stuff we have in the manga, but either than that, it's not really canon. Well, I guess in our case, it's not canon, but she's mysterious, guys. There's not much on her about her. From what I look online, just people saying how she's part of these different things and her ulterior motives, and like she's a backstabber, but there's not much else to this. I couldn't find anything unless some, I guess, guy, whoever did the posting for this entry, has information on this, like what he meant on this, or what if they meant. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not really good at the pronouns, but I don't know, guys. Help me out. Reach out to the person who made this, please, because I don't know what they meant. No voice match found. Alright guys, for this one, I'm pretty sure this is what it's referring to. So I guess in RE3 remake, there's a section where you play as Carlos, and you're pretty much trying to save Jill by getting her a vaccine. But you have to enter a certain room, but it requires like a voice activated bullshit thing. And if you don't have the voice recorder thing, that's the thing required to I guess proceed. I guess Carlos would try to imitate Dr. Bernard's voice, and he would just keep on making some other like voice lines that are really funny. And that's pretty much about it.
This is Nathaniel Bard. Open the door, please.
No voice match found.
Okay guys, this one, I cannot tell you guys what this is, show anything, so if you guys are interested, look this one up please. Dead Frontiers, Fairview City was inspired by Raccoon City. Alright, if you guys don't know what this is, I don't blame you, because I didn't know what this was either, but essentially it's an old game back in 2008. It's a online RPG zombie survival game. It's like third person overhead view. There's two versions, there's not two versions, but there's Part 1 and Part 2. Part 2 is the most recent one that came out, but the one focused on Part 1. And I couldn't find too much information on this game. Like, I guess content-wise, like say physically showing you stuff and go into detail what's going on. I just found a map for the Fairview City. Nothing referencing Raccoon City besides, I did find this one piece of information from this guy saying how supposedly, because they did start, I guess, charging subscriptions in the game, and I guess the game itself was supposedly connected to, I guess, Resident Evil somehow, and I guess through legal reasons they took it off. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. But if you guys find any images or any other kind of sources that involve like RE references, maybe like images or any kind of direct references, put it down in the comments please guys. Orange Bikini. Guys, I'm not sure if this one's a troll one, because the only thing I found this one was a bunch of videos of like recent Resident Evil titles with like, I guess, mods. People just changed the outfits of the characters, and you already know what's happening. You know, Ada changed to the orange bikini. Claire, guys, I'm not gonna go on. This is stupid. I think this is just a troll. Next one, guys. Alright, what the heck? Whoever made this, I'm telling you guys, find the person who made this, because I don't know. I'm not sure if this just got pulled off the internet or what the fuck, because the information I have from that Reddit thing, no one knows who made it. It's just like, hey guys, I found this post thing, and yeah, what the heck? I'm not gonna do this one, guys. I'm sorry. It's too weird. Nieves. Alright guys, this one's pretty cool. So if you guys don't know, the original RE1, there was live action, I guess, cutscenes for, I guess, the intro and the, I guess, endings. And I guess for a long time, we didn't know who portrayed, I guess, Jill in the earlier sequences. But we found some kind of lead. Her name's Nieves, and that's pretty much about it. There's not much else here besides that. At the time, she was, I guess, an experienced actress, so she didn't act at all. That's why, I guess, Shinji Mikami was kind of skeptical trying to bring her out for the acting scene, but I don't know guys, I liked her portrayal of Jill. I mean, I guess not for the Jill, but like for live action, just for like the intro stuff and the outro, it was pretty cool. Herbs acknowledged in cutscenes. I'm surprised guys. For this one I found a bunch of recent stuff, like a lot of newer posts revolving on herbs, I guess. But I couldn't find anything per se of physical knowledge of any characters in any kind of game of Resident Evil using herbs or talking about herbs, you know, the mechanic of the game of healing yourself. But I did find a bunch of funny posts of people just saying how they just smoke this stuff, you know, because it is a herb. But I don't know, canonically in a bunch of games, either they turn it to, I guess, they crush it and make it to like a fine powder, but then again, like, what do? They eat it, they put it on wounds, or like smear it, make it liquid, and then some other cases, like I think RE5, they make it to like a liquid, and that's pretty much about it. It's pretty odd, guys, but it's just funny how people make references to Snoop Dogg because of the smoking stuff, but it's pretty funny. Kevin Ryman looks like Tom Cruise. So once I read this entry, I was like, what the heck? I never kind of noticed that Kevin looks like Tom Cruise for a bit. Not so much, like it's not fucking blatantly like obvious, but when you look at his features, like, hey, he looks like Tom Cruise. Like, what the heck? But I also found online that supposedly, I guess to the American releases of this game, supposedly, they had to change, I guess, the face of Kevin, because they were scared, I guess Capcom was scared that there was going to be a lawsuit with Tom Cruise. But I don't know how credible this information is, so I'll take it with a grain of salt, guys, but some weird stuff I found out. Biohazard 4D Executor. Let's go, guys. We're getting into some nitty gritty stuff, guys. This one's really cool. It's a short film from Japan. It was played in theme parks. But it's a short film. It's, I guess, a non-canonical story where, I guess, some mercenaries go into, I guess, an abandoned raccoon city, and they meet this nasty-looking, I guess, bioweapon. You know, just some weird-looking monster. It looks really creepy, guys. If you guys are scared of bugs and you guys are, like, don't like fleshy, tingly things, it's really not your thing. It's super disgusting, guys. If you guys are not a fan of, like, 3D stuff pop at your face, bugs, and it's just a bunch of nasty stuff, guys. Fun fact though, if during the theater times when they play this, not theater time, you know, but the theme parks, they'll have like seats that will, I guess, blow air into you, on you, so you'll get like spooked out. Like say something happens, they'll blow air on you, get some added effect. That'd be really creepy if you look at something really close up or like really nasty. Trust me, guys. If you guys watch this, it's really fucking disgusting. There's I think on YouTube, a 4K. I guess someone upscaled the video because back then it was like really low res. They upscaled it, so it looks really nice now. But even watching it like right now, it just looks really nasty looking. But if you guys don't watch, beware, it's really disgusting. Also, guys, I almost forgot to add it, but the ending of this video, it's really brutal, guys. When I saw it, I was like, what the heck? It's like some... I'm not gonna spoil it, guys, just watch it, it's really good. Sexy posters in gas station RE2 remake. So yeah, guys, there's posters in, I guess, in the gas station early on in the game. You just go in the back and you see them. There's not much else besides that, but I did notice that there's I guess, an orange bikini lady on the right side. So maybe that's what the entry was talking about last time? Possibly, maybe. But I don't think so, though. Guy on the RE1 cover. Alright, you guys. To end the debate on this, for the original RE1 cover, you know, it's no one, guys. It's not Chris or Richard. It's no one. Not even fucking Forrest. But, like, who the fuck would think of that? But, guys, it's no one. The art director said himself that he was told to make something look cool and look nice and not based really on anything because it was still in development, so nothing really Chris and all that good jazz, you know what I'm saying? Even though everyone thinks it's Chris, because personally I think it looks like Chris, because veiny looking guy with a questionable looking gun, that looks like a rifle or a shotgun, like pick one. Like it looks so weird, like what the hell? Like it looks like a shotgun but it has like a magazine, like what? Like it's so weird. But yeah, guys, it's no one, guys. But you know, it kind of sucks. It should have been Chris. Ghost Girl in RE7 beginning hour. So back when the demo was coming out for, I guess, Resi 7, there was something called, I guess, the beginning hour. Essentially, it's a demo, but there was some weird nods to like a Ghost Girl. Essentially, what this was, it's like a ghost entity that no one really knew about. People thought it was like maybe some enemy we fought on in the full game. It just ended up being some scrap stuff at the end. I guess the developers didn't really go full with it, so we didn't end up getting anything called like a Remy Baker. Essentially, that's why I get a lot of stuff online. I guess this entity was called Remy Baker. Supposedly like a daughter, but never really mentioned or I guess said in any scripts or documents in the games or any other references. So this is just some scrap stuff. But if anything, it's weird, guys. The ghost itself looks like kind of like Mia, but like with a white dress. You know, Mia has like a I guess a muscle shirt on, but I don't know. It looks really weird. It just looks like Mia, but just like with a white dress. But we never see Mia in a white dress, so it can't be her. But then again, her face looks the same, so I could be wrong. Unused developer maps in RE4. For the original RE4 2008, I hate fucking saying that, guy. I'm sorry, but I don't like how there's remakes for all these games. It's so annoying. But back on topic, guys. So there's a lot of debug rooms. Essentially what they are, they're just pretty much copy paste of like the maps we usually have. You know, like the village, the train area. Let's see, the part where you're on the truck. They're pretty much the same map, but just debug notes and a bunch of misplaced stuff and a lot of like uninteractable stuff. Like you can't interact with a bunch of things, and no enemies. And one interesting thing that we do know is that there's like a developer cube room. Essentially, just like a room. It's like a huge cube. I guess developers use for something, I guess, to test out stuff. Maybe, I don't know. But big props to Terabit Gaming, because pretty much all the information I know of, it's from this video. Good video. You should watch it, guys. Alright, guys, for this one I can't say what's going on here. I'm gonna just give you guys a clue and pretty much stop what's going on, like what we're dealing with. So essentially, if you've played Code Veronica, you know what's going on. The Ashfords, and that's pretty about it, guys. Mistranslated RE2 notes. I guess I wasn't too sure what specific thing I should be talking about for this one, because pretty much everything in Japanese translated to English, it has a different meaning to it. Every single damn thing. You look at something in English And then Japanese, you're like, what the fuck? Like, just comparison wise, everything just changed around. Like, they're all completely different meanings. One good example could be that, I guess, in the Japanese manual for RE2, I guess for Claire's side, it implies that she has a lot of guy friends, but she's not like dating or anybody right now. But I guess in the English version, it's the opposite of it. It said that she has a lot of boyfriends, and like, oh, that's not good. But yeah, everything you pretty much look at in Japanese and put into English, it's just crazy different. I would assume it'd be the same thing for any other language, because like, why not? There's just bound to be some restrictions in communication, so I don't know, guys, that's the way things are. Let's fucking go, guys. We fucking finished this part of the Iceberg. Part 4 finished. Thankfully, it took a while for this one to come out, but I appreciate you guys, people that watch these videos. I know a lot of people don't watch these Resident Evil videos that I make, because when I see in analytics, there's not many people watching these. I just know there's a couple loyal, true fans that watch these, so I'm just doing it for, I guess, you guys at this point. Also, guys, for these videos specifically, you know, this series of Resident Evil Iceberg, like, I want to get it done, yo. It was my first Iceberg I've done. It's like, I know people don't watch it, but like, it has a special place in my heart, you know. I want to get this shit done, so if you guys hate it, I'm sorry, but like, I want to get my shit done. Also, I love Resident Evil stuff. It's awesome stuff, you know, really fun games. But like, come on, guys, cheer up a bit. Alright, guys, some housekeeping time. So, guys, we know that this Iceberg is from Reddit, but like, I don't know who it's from, and the author, not a good jazz, or any other information behind it, so I would appreciate you guys if you guys found anything out. I know a lot of people don't look at these videos, like these specific videos in this series and whatnot, so I encourage people that do watch this, if you do care enough, try to look into, I guess, the Redditor who made this post, or I guess the Iceberg creator, because I couldn't find anything on the Iceberg website or on Reddit, so I'm kind of like on the loose on this one. Also, guys, I have a Patreon, and I would encourage you guys to subscribe, hit the bell stuff. I honestly don't really know how that works fully. I'm saying, like, I'm not sure how it hits my target audience, if it really works effectively, you know what I mean, in that sort of sense. I kind of need to test that out around a little bit better. But also, guys, like the video. Please, guys, share the video, because I need this to like blow up, because I want to get this information out to everyone, because it's all cool stuff. I like Resident Evil stuff. I want this part of my channel to blow up, video game mysteries and all that good jazz, because, you know, Resident Evil is pretty much the only gaming one that I've really done that's like of its own, you know, its own series. Resident Evil itself, I done the, you know, the mysterious game stuff, but like, it's different. And the Mario stuff is more of like a gag stuff. I know the video blew up, but like, and I'm trying to do something specific that, like, with a weird niche. So I appreciate you guys helping me out, and that's pretty much about it for now, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.